Hello. How are we today? Hopefully, living our best lives in quarantine week 11. I have my yoga sounds on and I feel like I'm in a forest, so that's a good start. Uh, Today, we're going to be doing some yoga to help with lower back pain. I don't know, it's still a good yoga practice no matter what, but I really like um, trying to apply my yoga practice to what's going on in my life. And I've been doing a lot of sitting. And so helping to release my lower back pain has been a big part of my practice this week. And I also started doing some more like cardio intense workouts. And that can hurt your back too if you're not totally strong in your core and ready for it, right? Which is not to say that you should not do cardio, because you should, especially if it makes your body feel good. And if not, yoga is great and a nice addition as well. So, anyway, enough babbling from me. Let's get to it. Before we start, last week, if you saw the comedic stylings of Katie Clark yoga at home with the family, I was in the kitchen and I was doing some more chair yoga. Now I am in the office, which is great, but it does have a loud air conditioner. Sometimes it sounds a little bit like a jet plane, so I just encourage you to keep that jet plane yoga noise in your brain, and allow it to come in to your practice and leave, and don't let it distract you too much. All the sounds of our environment are a part of our life, and that is actually helpful for a yoga practice. Okay, so let's go to our mats. I did a side view for you today, but for our start, because we're sitting with our eyes closed, I'll be facing you. So, find a comfortable position for you. Yoga is about doing the best thing for your body. And so do your best with what your body is telling you today. So you can sit crisscross applesauce. You can sit in your easy pose. If neither of these things feel good for you, have hip issues, etc., you can sit pencil legs. Whatever is the most comfortable for you. I like crisscross. So you're going to close your eyes. You're going to imagine that beautiful golden inner light that is your heart and all of your love for the universe, shooting up out the top of your head, pulling your spine up nice and tall. There's a saying, don't let your crown slip. I say, let your crown slip as much as you need, just don't let it fall off. Everybody's straight backs, straight spines, especially at this time in our world, are different. So make sure that you're sitting comfortably, that light is leading you upward, and then it's also shooting down and holding your sits bones into the ground. Big breath in. And out. And think about something, a goal for you today. So like I said, as I introduced, we're going to be working on releasing lower back pain from sitting. So if you've been doing a lot of homework, if you've been doing a lot of work, if you've been doing a lot of sitting in general, my lower back starts to hurt, and I notice that. So a goal for your practice today could be a physical goal, it could be an emotional goal. I'm going to set a mantra, a goal for myself, to be present. I'm having trouble not worrying lately, so I'm going to be present. Be present and be present. Rub your hands together. One warm hand on your heart. One warm hand on your belly. Big breath in, breathe in that mantra. And exhale. In. And as we breathe our mantra in, that light is nice and strong. As we breathe out, we're letting go of any negative feelings, anything that might be preventing us from reaching that goal. Next side. Put your hands on your knees, and here's your little seated cat-cow. How Kay. Everyone vote for Kay's playwriting thing. I think it's at 3 today. She can post it in the comments if you're watching it. But vote for it because we love her. She's our stage training for a family member. Okay. Hands on your knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cow pose. So take a big breath in and our hearts open up. And your hands stay on your knees that whole time. Your chest is open, not straining your neck. Exhale. Here we go. Breathe in. And you do that at your own time. Breathing in, opening, and exhaling. Belly button to spine. Just like we do when we're warming up our breath. Before singing, when we're inhaling, we want our belly to expand. Exhaling, the air comes out your belly contracts. Two more seconds. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to do our sun salutations just to warm ourselves up before we launch into our sequence for lower back pain. So, find a spot on your neck or in your area, just so you have enough space. Breathing in, reaching up, arching your back, hello to the sun. Exhale, sweeping down. Nice, let go of your shoulders and your neck. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, back down. Walking our hands up to our downward dog. We put one foot forward and one foot back. Inhaling, sweeping up to our warrior one. Nice and strong and tall. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, down to the ground. Step back into your downward facing dog. Shake your tail a little more. Lowering down to our plank pose. Nice. Sweeping down and up to upward facing. Exhale back for a downward facing. Other foot forward, other foot back. Sweeping up. Breathing here, nice strong breaths for a few breaths. Exhale back down to the ground. Walk those feet back to your downward facing dog. Making sure we have no shoulder earrings. This might be a time that you want to try your three-legged dog if you're feeling extra flexy. Or you were trying to stretch that lower back. Bend your knee. And curl up. Take a big breath in. Feel peace within. Big breath in. Feel peace within. Breathing in that mantra. Be present. Be brave. Exhaling any doubts that might not serve your goals. And we'll let's hold up to our knees. Take a big breath in. Reach up. Push it out. Like our volcano. Very good. So you can stand yourself all the way up without using your hands. Nice. Let's hook my shirt in this time. There we go. Awesome. Sun salutations at your own pace. I'll walk you through, but you can use this time for yourself. Go as fast as your body and make it go. Inhale, sitting up, arching that back. Open heart. Exhale, sitting down. Inhale into tabletop. One foot forward, one foot back. Inhale, sweep up to that warrior one. Feeling nice and strong. Warrior two, sometimes good for strength. Exhale, hands back down to the ground. Step back to that downward facing dog. You are going to lean forward to your plank pose, pressing yourself down and up. Chaturanga. Legs down on the ground for your upward facing dog. Exhale back to our downward facing dog. Step your opposite foot through. Inhaling and sweeping up to warrior one. Nice and strong here. Whatever makes you feel strong. Remember to breathe the whole time your body needs air. Stepping through our downward facing dog. Bend your knees. And curl up and big breath in. Feel peace within. Breathing in that mantra, that goal, and exhaling anything that might get in your way of achieving it. Be present, be brave. Roll up to your knee. Very good. Let's do some sun breaths. Ready? Up. Exhale, put the sun in your belly. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Standing all the way. Very good. We're going to breathe in, sweeping our arms up. Exhale, arch your back. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale. One foot forward, one foot back. Sweep up, forward. Exhale down for a front downward facing dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to down dog. Exhale home. Inhale, opposite foot forward, opposite foot back. Exhale here. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale down. Inhale to downward facing dog. See if you can get your back paws, your hind legs open. Bend your knees. And curl up, please. Big breath in. Feel peace within. Breathing that mantra in. Be present, be brave. Exhaling all negative thoughts. Inhale, curl up to your knees, please. Very good. All right, we're going to start in our corpse pose, which is my favorite Shavasana pose. Laying on our backs, hands on our bellies. Feel your back, especially focusing like on our torso area, right? Sinking into the ground. And what will happen is your body is, especially if you've been sitting a lot like I have been, your body is like used to that specific stature, right? So we're trying to maintain composure all day and whatever it is we do, right? So you want to let go of that now. No one can see you. Inhaling and exhaling. And letting your sits bones, and your hips, and your ribs, and your shoulders, and your elbows sink into the ground. Breathing in, and your belly rises up, and exhaling, and flatten as you exhale. So we're going to start with threading the needle, and what you want to do is you're going to put the bottoms of your feet on your mat, so you have mountain legs, I like to say, and you're going to put your right foot across your knee in a 4 position almost, right? And you're gonna flex it like you're not pointing, you're flexing, right? In dance class. You're gonna lift this leg up, also flexing. And you're gonna put your hands through that little hole there, threading the eye of the needle, and give yourself a nice pull back. Now, if this is hurting too much, as far as you can reach is totally fine. You can use both hands on the outside. You don't have to necessarily thread the needle to hold back and stretch. If you need a deeper stretch, go ahead and lay all the way back. Pull your knee towards your chest as far as you can. If you need a deeper stretch, straighten that leg. And we're going to breathe here for 3 breaths. And after those 3 breaths, make some slight adjustments. See, right? Like, I'm pulling my leg in a little bit further to get that extra stretch, and I'm realizing if my foot was down here a little bit, I'd be getting that extra stretch without pulling so hard, right? Always wanting to protect that knee. Nice work. All right, we're going to swing our arms back over our head. Put our foot down. Notice now our foot is down, our left foot is on the ground, right foot still up. See if any of that tension in your lower back is released. You're going to kick your right leg up. Put it back in mountain legs. Kick your left leg up. Make sure that you are flexing it to protect that knee. Lift up your right leg. Get ready to thread the needle again. Breathing the whole time. Your body needs air. Just now that you've taken a few breaths, make sure that you make any adjustments you might need for that deeper stretch. Nice work. We're going to put our foot back down. Kick our left leg up. Back to our mountain knees. Take a big breath in. And when you're ready, you're going to roll to your side. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Rolling yourself in. And we're going to move into our lizard pose. So, our lizard pose, we start in our downward facing dog. So you're going to reach your arms up. Breathing in. Walk your hands all the way down. Very good. And you are going to walk your left foot forward so that it almost matches up with your elbow. And your, your right foot forward, your left foot back. Put your knee down. And you're going to put your elbows down too. So, you see me. Oh, I'll move myself a little bit. Oh, that's not the right way. There we go. My lizard is crawling. There we go. So you want your foot at the same place your elbows are. And then you're going to lift up your back leg. Now, If this isn't comfortable for you, you can definitely variate. Your lizard leg can be over here. You can use the knee. The whole idea is that we're opening up our hip flexors, um, trying to release any pressure you might be having on your back. Breathing in and out. You can lower your knee down to the ground. In and out. In and out. You're going to press your hands back up, walking towards. Give yourself a nice stretch in. Thank you, lizard leg. Back to our knees. Cat cow, please. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. We're going to switch ways. I'm going to show you from the opposite side. Very good. Can you press up into your downward dog? Bring your outside leg from me to the left, towards my elbow. My back leg is going to go down to my knee, being careful of your kneecap. And that way my elbows and my foot are aligned. I can lift up my lizard leg, opening my hip flexors. And then you can lower your knee. Thank you, lizard leg. Give it a nice stretch. Very good. Cat cow. We are going to put our right foot through for our pigeon pose. We put our right foot through our hands. And you want, just like in our four pose for the thread the needle, you want to see if you can get your foot nice and flexed and towards the edge of your mat, right? So now you have your four shape with your right foot towards the end, yeah? We're going to see where this feels good here, right? So like for me, I have flexible legs, but my back isn't super flexible, which also is hard when I'm sitting a lot, right? So my intonation is like, look, I'm doing my pigeon pose, but you really want your belly button to be facing towards your calf. And if it's hurting too much, obviously, just like in our jazz splits, go ahead, bend your back knee. We want our hip flexors open. No pain, just stretching. You want equal distance from both hip points, pressing your pelvis towards your back. Do what makes your body feel good. This 90-degree angle isn't for everyone. Hands back down to our neck. Sweep your leg back. Do your cat down. You're going to put that left leg through. Same thing, we want to get our 90-degree angle if we can. If not, you want your foot flexed. Whatever is most comfortable to you. Thinking about equal distance between our hips. Pressing our pelvis towards our back leg. That nice tall V of yellow leg stretching out and out. My inclination, of course, is this. If you need to do your jazz split, totally fine. Very good. You're going to bring your other leg forward to twist that apple. Big breath in. Awesome. We're going to lay back down into our corkscrew. For our spine twist. Close those eyes. Just let your body sink into the mat. Notice any tension changes in that lower back. We're going to bring our right knee towards our heart. Give it a nice stretch with your routine. And you're going to cross it over. Your right hip comes off the ground. Some people can get themselves all the way over here. That's not the goal. A nice stretch is all we're looking for. See if you can keep your left foot grounded on your mat. To add to this stretch, right arm goes out further. You can twist your neck toward your left shoulder. Let your knee back down to your corkscrew. Left leg comes up, right hand helping to stretch. Crossing over. Right hand goes toward your twist for now. Sorry. Left hand goes away from your twist. Right hand goes towards your twist. Your face also goes away. Extra added stretch. Back out. Awesome. You can relax. Here's my jet engine air conditioning. All right, we're gonna do a body scan. A body scan is really helpful, especially in bed at night, and checking the tensions in your body where you're holding extra energy. So go ahead into your corpse pose, and I'm gonna get my book so that I can guide us through our body scan. But make sure that you're comfortable, lying down. Letting your body sink into that mat. And taking time to notice where your breath is, Allow your eyes to close. Make any minor adjustments so that you are comfortable. And I want you to take a few breaths to arrive at the present time. Be here, be now, what your breathing feels like. You're going to bring your awareness up to the crown of your head where that beautiful light we talked about was coming out and shining and straightening us up. What can you physically feel up here at the top of your head? You don't need to fix anything or figure anything out or make anything special happen. Just what do you feel here? Slowly bring your attention down to your forehead and your brow. Maybe you feel the temperature of the air on your skin or some tension. Sometimes at night I can feel like my eyes trying to stay open. It upsets my brow. Whatever you feel, tend to it with mindfulness, with presence. Notice it and let it go. Move your awareness to the cheekbones and the jaw. Gently observing what you can feel. A lot of singers, actors, dancers, performers, public speakers, especially if you feel like you at some point have to put on a show during your day. The jaw can be a place that we hold a lot of tension. Tune into the feeling at the nostrils and upper lip. Although you may feel many things here, the breath is generally the most obvious. So feel the sensations of breathing, exhaling and inhaling. Go ahead and separate your lips and move your attention to your mouth, your tongue, your lips, your teeth. Notice how your tongue is resting. And any movement in your mouth, especially from breathing. Continue to move through the upper body like this. Slowly through the neck and down to the shoulders. Through your arms and your fingertips. And if it helps to think of that yellow light or a different colored light guiding you through these body parts, now we're on our arms and our fingertips. Almost like you're filling up with that light. You're going to bring your awareness back up to your shoulder blades and start to move down your back. Feeling the posture of the spine, the muscles in the back, and the expansion and contraction as the body breathes. Maybe you have noticed that after doing these poses, you have released lower back pain. And you're going to tune into the front of your torso, starting at your chest. Maybe you feel the clothes on your body, your breathing. As you continue down to the abdomen and stomach, you might feel and notice feelings of hunger or digestion. Move through the pelvis and the hips down to the legs and the feet. And notice the points of contact. Are your legs crossed? Are your toes touching? If you're laying down in your corpse pose, are your knees up? So the soles of your feet are on the ground. Notice any tension that arises. When you reach the tips of your toes, open up to feel the body as a whole. From head to toe, sit with the experience of having a body. A body you can thank for its help. A body you can love that gets us around. Try feeling the outline of the body. That might be a subtle posture change. You may have to wiggle back and forth on your mat. And if you're using this as a bedtime body scan, laying down, we've laid down today, of course, but I tried to almost energize us by going the opposite way. But you would start at the feet and slowly move through the body, feeling the contact of your body with your bed, breathing into any points of tension, and allowing yourself to naturally relax. By moving from body part to body part, section to section, and just having awareness of your breath and your body will help you become more present. Slowly bring your attention back to the room and your surroundings. And you're going to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, you're going to sit all the way up, crisscross applesauce, or easy pose, or pencil legs, whatever is best for you. Rub your hands together. One warm hand on your heart, one warm hand on your belly. Close those eyes. Take a big breath in and out. In, out. You want to breathe that mantra in. Be present, be brave. Out. Lift one arm up for love and one arm up for peace. All that is good within me sees all that is good within you. Together we say, Namaste. I hope that you had a peaceful practice and some of your lower back pain may be released if you've been sitting at work or doing homework like I have. And go forth with your mantra today, and I hope that you reach all your goals. I'll see you next time.